know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
Miami has a Dolphin, the greatest football team.
Going around like a... It's been decided how we lose. 'Cause there's a fire under the altar. I keep on lying to...
All right, no table is safe outside of Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Miami Dolphins and the Buffalo Bills.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And we're off and running from Western New York. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
What is on?
They give up the guts of Bigsby. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory. Before he's brought down. They get 27 on the play. And the Bills have a first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
What is it on? Here we go.
Williams on first down. Complete to his back. Tank Bigsby. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly, as a check-down outlet on short throws.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. Not a lot of space, maybe to the 33. Kenny Moore there to make the stop.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now.
What is up?
They'll air it out on 3rd. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 20.
Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All set now. 1st and 10.
What is it on? Quiet. Yes.
Here's Williams again. Pass complete. 2-2 Atwell. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. He'll take this at the 10. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready up.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go. Start. Panthers 60. Panthers. Hey, smash Broncos.
Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's going to be first down Miami.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Has room into the secondary, and he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami! The Dolphins finish off their opening drive. Brees Hall with the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But pressure gets there, right side, it's blocked! And they're not able to transform the block into 2 points. He's tackled short, and they get nothing following the touchdown.
Hey, I know it's early, but that's a block that's going to have some repercussions here later on. Trust me. That little chart that those coaches look at to help determine, do I go for two, do I kick it? Well, it now just got on speed dial and ramped up, because when you miss an extra point early, it always seems to affect that decision-making later.
And the Bills are able to secure this kick.
Hey, I am all for the element of surprise. But the first quarter? Hey, they got some stuff in their game plan this week. There's no question if they pull that out this early. But there's got to be a lot better execution the next time around.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. Williams from the gun. This is hauled in by Atwell. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
They've got first down here from the 36.
What is up?
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Complete out to the right. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. From the red zone on first. Throwing the out route complete. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 7-point lead in the first. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Bills grow their lead to 8.
14, Dolphins 6. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
now is Dixon to kick this one away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 19, 8, cut 19, cut 19.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Cox, that's Arian Smith. He'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. There's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
He's got Smith again. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
I got to be honest, it hurts a little extra when it comes on 3rd down, but it really doesn't matter what down it is. If a completed pass is stopped at the line of scrimmage, offensively, that's a failure. Defensively, that's a success.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. They're going for this. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final time out here. And they cannot be happy to have spent all 3 of theirs in this opening quarter. First call here coming from the shotgun. Going play action. Williams. Flushed out of the pocket. Finds him on the crossing route. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Catch made.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
At the 2-yard line.
So we're through 1 quarter of this AFC East contest. 14-6 is our score. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. About to begin the second here, the Bills definitely thinking points. Quick throw left side, complete. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills lead by 14. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy.
At their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Goes to the hurry up here.
A 3-yard pickup.
Second down pass play coming. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Good pass there from the rookie out of Arkansas, and it gets him a first down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Dolphins.
He'll look to throw. He'll set up the screen here for Hall. And this makes it to around the 43-yard line. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, kid, expecting the game just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Throwing it on second down. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. He picks up 15 on the play. And that is a Dolphins first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They are throwing it again. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He's going to throw again on second down. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins trim the lead down to 9. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
This one is up and good. And the Dolphins getting back to within one score. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Finds him over the middle. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Bails out of the pocket quick. He can run it.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But and that's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Williams to throw. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Dolphins have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career.
First down 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain up 2nd and 10.
They give on 2nd to Hall. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards.
He's brought down.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Throw here, 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it. You're going to try to throw for it. It's caught by Wilson. Racing down the left side. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And he hits the extra points. A little surprised they wouldn't go for 2 in the tie, but at least he made it, so the lead falls to a single point.
Set to kick off.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. And that one won't stay inside of the landing zone. It finds the sideline, and this drive's going to start from the 40. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Bills with the lead here at Highmark. Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Williams with a quick pass out wide. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. Henry's going to try to pick it up. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
10 at the 48-yard line.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Here's Williams. Knocked away, and that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up 2nd down.
Well, when a defender can get his hand on a pass in any way, good things usually happen.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Out of the pistol, Williams. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Bills have a 1st down.
There has been a constant for tight ends through the decades, from Kellen Winslow to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. When you are big and you've got length and use your body against those defenders, even double coverage can't stop you.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. Dropped by the 1st guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
first down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
What is it? Hold on. Volunteer! Punch Spurs! Punch Spurs! Punch!
To throw, Williams. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Vegas! Vegas! Yes! 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 Yes!
3rd down. Here's Williams. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. There he goes. Right sideline. And this is going to be a pick 6. He is in for the Miami touchdown.
I got to believe, Kate, his first pick of the game directly led to that one. Remember, what worked to generate that first turnover, playing things the same way, and this time, well, it wasn't just a pick. It was a pick 6.
Extra point try now from Lutz. He's good on the extra point effort. And the Dolphins push their lead to 6.
Bills 21.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And that is a rough one, Brock. It came down well short of that 20-yard line minimum he needed, so this drive going to begin from the 40-yard line instead. From the gun, it's a give to Bigsby. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Here's the final play of our first half.
What is it on? What's the back on his leg?
The final throw before the break. Oh no, they get him yet again! Along the right sideline, there's space! And this is going to be a pick 6. He is in for the Miami touchdown.
I got to imagine this defense right now has got some kind of tell on this quarterback. He's either giving it away with his eyes or his feet. Interception on the previous drive, and this defense once again jumping all over him.
Extra point try now from Lutz. And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Showing a little burst so far. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
It's an option right that begins this drive. Finds a little room there, gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
At the 43-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Back now, pressure coming. Taking a shot deep here. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow the lead coming out of halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Dolphins leaving the offense out there as they try for a 2-point conversion.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Sending him up the middle. And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead.
Every once in a while, we don't have to confuse this game. Simply beat the man in front of you. Carry the ball over the line. Rushing football at its finest.
Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Bills take over at 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
What is it? Hold on.
On play action, here's Williams. Hits his running back. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Bills, first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Williams off the play fake. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And that's good for a new set of downs.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get into a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
He rolls to his right. Throws this one deep down the right side. By the pylon. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's 1st and goal. Henry has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that 1st down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal.
What is up?
They'll run this with Bigsby. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Got to manage 3 yards here. 3rd and goal.
Vegas! What is it? Hold on! Yes!
Out of the gun, here's Williams. And this will be a pickup of about 3. Is that enough to convince them to go for it here?
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on fourth. Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Penalty sets him up with a 4th and inches, and the offense is out.
Let it up. Play.
He's keeping it, he's going for it, and he's in for the touchdown. The Bills start the second half with some needed points. Caleb Williams, the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Butker with the extra point. And the Bills get it back to a 14-point game.
Dolphins 42, Bills 28. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of timing. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Oh, that one didn't have any of it.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Design quarterback run here. Hop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. These last 2 snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
Bills going nickel, 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Wow, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Terrion Arnold has it. And he's going to bring this back for the pick 6 and a Buffalo touchdown. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone, so the football will come back out to the 20. Dolphins just about set up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hall. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. A gain of 15 there. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
All set to go now from the 35. Throwing from the gun here. He's throwing deep to the left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer.
A 2-yard loss brings up third down and 12.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Dolphins football. We'll see if they can close things out for a win. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out third and 12. Third and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Love that call, Brock, going for the slant route, trying to move the chains, but the defense read it all the way. They had somebody right there ready to knock that ball out.
You know, if there's one thing consistent with you, Kate, you do love that route.
I love that route, man.
You love the slant. I know. It's from your childhood of watching Jerry and Joe and the Niners do it so well. But this defense, they knew what was coming, and he was able to separate that slant from the ball before it could ever get going.
They're going to throw for it on 4th. He's going deep. Brought in inside the 20. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. There's Hall running the zone read. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Now a timeout called just as the play clock was down to 2. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Keeps it on the option here. They pitch it to him. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But, Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And, in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
Motioning one of the tight ends. Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Looking to throw. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So that brings up 4th and long. Here comes Will Lutz, a lot riding on this field goal try. From the left hash, about 31 yards out. The kick by Lutz is good. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead. And that's going to award their offense a first down. So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal. Running it after the penalty. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a gain down to the 1. It's a pickup of 5, and that brings up 2nd and goal.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. He gets it again. And he gets nothing here. The defense stands strong.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. He'll throw it. Headed out right. And he's going to score a touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good creative quarterback, one that can extend a play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
So now the Dolphins going for 2 again.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4th. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Quick throw outside, and they might throw this again. Now he's taking a shot, going for it all. Big gain downfield. And he's hauled down. What a wild play as they pull off the double pass.
A gain of 41 yards on the play. And the Bills, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up.
That's another Bills 1st down.
From the red zone now. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Here now, 2nd and 10 from the 17.
Vegas!
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Billz moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up. Desperation time here on fourth. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. They connect on the deep shot. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a 29-yard gain. And that is the Dolphins' first down. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. They're going to pass it here. Finds him over the middle. And that should clinch the win for the Dolphins. That's enough for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Back to throw. Gets everything he has under this one. And he's got it in close. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. And they take their first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from Buffalo.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame. You wanted me to come running when you called my name. You wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in, but that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. I'm born to howl at the moon. You know I need me some room for chasing me all night and then sleeping till noon. Gonna do what I do, girl. Hell no, it ain't you, girl. Yeah, I've heard it before and I know that it hurts. Baby, you ain't the first girl who tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in, but that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yes, outside